Hello, I'm David Eades.
And I'm Sally Bundock.
This is The World Today from BBC News. As violence continues in Iraq, the US warns it may have to send extra troops. Russia vetoes a UN resolution on security for Cyprus days before the reunification referendum. Pop star Michael Jackson will stand trial on child abuse allegations.
And in business, the Russian steel magnate retreats from his attempted boardroom coup at the Anglo-Dutch group Chorus.
Very warm welcome to The World Today, with an hour of the latest international news, business and sport. One of America's top military commanders says that some Iraqi police helped rebel groups during the recent spell of violence. The discovery will come as a blow to hopes that new security forces will be ready to take control when... Let's get a roundup now of some other news. A team of UN investigators in Sudan has accused the government of allowing militia groups in the Darfur region in the west of the country to commit crimes against humanity. Their report reveals widespread human rights abuses against non-Arabs. Thousands of people have been killed, around 1 million others are said to have been displaced. Emergency services are searching for survivors after a tornado ripped through the midwestern United States. Many of the fatalities were in the state of Illinois. Rescuers found 8 bodies among the wreckage of a tavern in the town of Uchicha, where people were taking shelter. So far, the tornado has killed 12 people in the area. Hundreds of protesters have clashed with riot police in the Peruvian capital, Lima. They're demanding the government give them back jobs that they say they lost illegally during the administration of the former President Alberto Fujimori. The workers say that the current president, Alejandro Toledo, promised to reinstate them when he came to power 3 years ago. Now it's that time to have a look at the international business agenda with Sally. Now, a bit of a last-minute development, the Russian head of Chorus, I think.
It is indeed. It's a dramatic retreat, one could put it that way. Basically, the Russian tycoon Alisher Usmanov has backed down from his confrontation with Chorus that was expected.
You're watching The World Today from BBC News. Coming up, we've got the latest international sport for you, and queens of the track, why these women have become the darlings of the Japanese motor racing industry. You're watching The World Today from BBC News. A reminder now of the main international headlines. As violence continues in Iraq, the US is warning it may have to send extra troops. Russia has vetoed a UN resolution on security for the island of Cyprus days before the reunification referendum. And coming up in World Business Report, a dramatic U-turn from the Russian tycoon who wants to put his man on the board of the Anglo-Dutch steel group Chorus. When Estonia joins the European Union on May the 1st, more than 10% of the population... And I've just got time to remind you of the main international news. One of the United States' most senior military commanders says that some Iraqi police helped rebel groups during the recent spell of violence. Russia has vetoed a UN resolution on security plans for a reunified Cyprus. Today is the last day of campaigning on the island ahead of Saturday's referenda on a UN plan to reunify the island. Those are the main stories this hour. We'll have the weather in a minute, then a world news summary. Sally will then bring us world business. Welcome back to The World Today. I'm David Eades. Sally will be here in just a moment, of course, with World Business Report. First, though, these are our top news stories. One of America's top military commanders says that some Iraqi police were helping rebel groups during the recent spell of violence.
109.36, interesting levels, but as ever, I've run out of time. And that was, of course, World Business Report. And I'm Sally Bundock.
And I'm David Eades. You've been watching The World Today on the BBC.